Hi guys, hey, Dale Walker at Holeshot Performance Products. Well, as you know, I don't know if you do know, but I've been working on my new Versys hard on a bunch of stuff. And anyway, I wanted to do a little sound comparison of the stock muffler, my prototype slip-ons, my new mid-pipe that we've been working on. I'm about to send this off and go into production on these. So I thought this would be kind of neat to do for you. So what I'm going to do, everything's unbolted, the muffler's just hanging on here, the giant bazooka. I'm going to start the thing up, and we're going to do idle, and then we're going to rev it up to probably about 7 grand in neutral, off and on a few times. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to test my 14 street core muffler. These are mock-ups I use in the dyno room. This is certainly not what they look like when they're done, but these are brand new components, just my test mufflers for the dyno. So 14 street, that's my special louver pattern that I designed through the years, quietest core. Okay, then we're going to do my 14 comp 2, that's my 2-inch competition core, less restriction. Sorry about a little bit of the wind noise, we've got to have the door open for this. And then the next one we're going to do is the comp 2 10-inch bad boy. This is the loudest muffler and the least restrictive. But what you're going to find is because of the giant cat underneath the engine, that none of them are really loud. I'm not kidding you, it's acceptable, every single one of them, including the short one. So anyway, let's get started. And what I'll do too is at the end, I'm not going to shut the engine off. At the end, what I'm going to do is slip the muffler off completely, and I'm going to rev it a little with just the mid-pipe, just to show you that it's still not near as loud as some slip-ons on other bikes because of the big cap. Okay, let's get started. Stock muffler. About 7 to 7,500 RPM is what I'm going to do. Okay. Shut it off for a second. The rest of the mufflers I will not shut off. We'll remove the big bazooka that weighs between, I think it's about 14 pounds. Okay, we're going to go ahead and install prototype mid-pipe. Doesn't have to be perfect. Snug it up a little bit. My luck, the thing would fly out on me or something. We don't need to get it, like I say, aligned. We're just doing this as a sound clip, so that's plenty good. Okay, so here's our 14 street core. This would be the quietest version. Still real nice and quiet. Nice and quiet at idle. About 7,500 RPM. Very subtle. Okay, now we're going to go with the Comp 2 14. That's the bigger core, less restriction. Only a touch difference, you can barely tell. The idle's still real quiet. Barely any, just a touch louder. It's still, I rode this one on the street, all of them. It's still so subtle you won't believe it. All right, here we go. 8 grand. tube bad boy. This is a neat little muffler. Sounds perfect in my opinion. Well, actually, I'd still like it a little louder, but you gotta have a muffler to get a giveaway without something on there. Listen to the idle, still super subtle on the idle. Hear that? Finally, we got just a touch of exhaust tone. Really sweet. Let me tell you, it's steady cruise. Oh, still more wind noise. Okay, we'll wing it to like 8 grand. Nice. All right. Just for an example, I'm going to take the muffler off completely again, just leave the mid pipe, and do the same thing. You wouldn't want it like that because it looks dumb, and it's a dead giveaway as far as the pulleys. So, let's just do it so you can hear it. Yeah, listen to that thing. So, we're all done with the sound test. Hope you enjoyed that, and I think it was kind of cool to do before I send the thing off and get a little comparison for you guys. So I'll be working on all this. I'm going to send all the parts off, get in the works. Hopefully in about 30 days I'll have the slip-ons all ready, and then we'll probably start our tuning. I'm going to develop my own fuel injection tuner, get some more airflow in the air box, do what I can with it all stock, and the stock cap still on it. Then I'm probably going to go with an aero front header section and make a adapting pipe that will still work as a upgrade kit for my slip-on. So anyway, just keep an eye on the website. I'm going to start on the Versys stuff pretty soon, and you can always call me with any questions at 775-463-5394, and my website is www.holeshot.com. And you ride safe, and thanks for watching.